Hi everyone, and welcome to Poetry Talks. My name is Ashley Wilson. I'm the founder of Roseraie Media, but I'm also the author of 3 poetry books, which I'll be highlighting in Poetry Talks. The first book is Beauty Grown from Thorns, which is my debut poetry book, which was published in January of 2024. This book has a total of 65 original poems, which talks about my journey of living with cystic fibrosis, the ups and downs, and finding strength through my faith while living with the disease. My favorite poem in this book is The Bouquet of Flowers. And this book is pretty much like the whole premise of the journey of living with cystic fibrosis, and also how this book got its title. The Bouquet of Flowers. The moment I was born, the world welcomed me with a bouquet of 65 thorned red roses. The flowers punctured my skin, lungs, heart, and world. If roses were meant to be gestures of romance, why was I given roses with such sharp thorns? I wanted to throw these throbbing reminders in the trash, or even hold a lighter to the petals and watch them slowly burn. I was reminded to not act on such a quick fuse, for there was beauty to be found. The thorns that etched scars in my skin will remain a reminder of my battle on the front lines, of the war I was drafted into. Fellow soldiers share their roses in unity as we continue to fight. My bouquet of flowers has been intricately arranged with roses in different forms. Thorny stems stick out from the bunch with a petal barely hanging on. Rosebuds bursting to bloom and roses at full bloom fill the empty pockets of this arrangement. A few roses have charred edges, while others have ripped petals. I cannot go back to change the past, but I have learned to be grateful to be chosen for this battle. I acknowledge the past has been painful, but without the thorns, there would be no growth for beauty. Beauty Grown from Thorns Special Edition. Along with the 65 original poems that came from the debut book of Beauty Grown from Thorns, 7 new poems have been written for this book. The poems are also arranged in a different order to tell my journey of cystic fibrosis in a different way and shed light on different areas, even more so, of my journey of living with cystic fibrosis. Beauty Grown from Thorns was adapted into a short film, and the screenplay is included in this book, along with the behind-the-scenes information and stills of the film. And there are more illustrations. The debut book had illustrations, and now there are even more illustrations in this book as well. My favorite poem in this special edition of Beauty Grown from Thorns is The Poppy and the Rose. And it is it's a love letter to my mentor who had cystic fibrosis, and just the impact she had in my life, that I wouldn't be the same person today if our paths hadn't crossed. The Poppy and the Rose. Sitting 6 feet across in a field of poppies and roses, our fingers weave together flowers to make our crowns. Floral fragrances mix with the salty air, the calm waves that crash in the distance. You're not that different from me. We're alike, you and me. Both filled with hopes and dreams we aspire to pursue without boundaries. My curious eyes catch a quick glimpse of the hummingbirds zooming by. Butterflies have caught your eye right before our eyes meet. You're not that different from me. We're alike, you and me. Living 2 worlds like a rock star, one life inside the slammer and another in a world of salty waves. You could be my sister, and I could be your little, reaching out, but never quite grasping hands. I learned to trust your guidance like the North Star. Wearing a flower crown of poppies and roses, I paddle out to where time stands still. Mirroring the tides, I swear I saw your reflection. I hand you your flowers and keep my chin held high, wearing the crown you taught me how to wear. The thorns of the rose and the dreams of the poppies will remain, but will not wilt. I Caught the Bouquet is a poetry book full of love poems, which talks about falling in love and having that person come alongside you despite having cystic fibrosis. And this one, it is very small, but this has some of my favorite poems in it. It's hard to pick a favorite poem out of this poetry book, but if I could pick one, it would probably be 2 Hours After Midnight. And this poem is about the early moments of when my boyfriend and I were dating, and when everything was new and exciting, and I just never wanted to go home after after spending days with him and time with him. And this poem just kind of captures just how the world seemed to fade away when it was just us. 2 hours after midnight. The clock struck midnight, but I ignored the tolling bells. Being here with you is a risk I'm willing to take. No creature is stirring. The day is asleep and the night is awake with just us. The magic doesn't fade away. No glass slippers are left behind, but maybe a foot pops here and there. Kickbacks and nightly strolls occurred 2 hours after midnight. Midnight. I really should go. My parents might worry. Or what if the dogs are pacing by the door? 1 hour after midnight flies by without notice. And here we are once more, together at 2 hours after midnight. All three of my books, debut of Beauty Grown from Thorns, the special edition of Beauty Grown from Thorns, and I Caught the Bouquet, are all available on Amazon, but they're also available on the Roseraie Media Etsy shop for a signed, personalized copy. I hope you enjoyed Poetry Talks and hearing more about my favorite poems of these books and a little bit more of what these books are about.